Welcome to our presentation. My name is Brian Washburn, VP of Operations.
My name is Michael Tang, and I'm the Research and Development Manager.
My name is Courtney May, and I am the CFO.
My name is Esther Chimbanga, and I'm the Director of Marketing.
We here at J9 Cameras are proud to offer the best in quality action camera drones and cameras. And we did end the overall competition in third. With our AC cameras in year 13, we did have a strong market hold at 10.8% in North America and 10.4% in Europe. Drones, however, we had an 8.6% in the European market and 8.3% in North America. But comparatively, these were leading market share percentages with other similarly competing market strategies. We started out with a highly competitive marketing and advertising focus, and then we shifted in year 11 to increasing our return on equity and market hold. While we were increasing our price quality, we were trying to also reduce our costs so that our production methods helped increase our wedge. Our focus, of course, is on our North America and European markets, and then the additional markets help to increase our company's scale. Off the bat, we had the strong warranty at 1 year, which was leading in the industry. No one else had decided to go that route yet. And our cameras also had leading image quality with 5 performance features and enhanced editing and sharing properties. Our drones, however, we wanted to make them of the highest quality. They offer the best GPS, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth in the market. And we also solidified our market hold by using the best camera stabilization and high number of performance features. Our North American and European markets were more sensitive to cross-brand and price quality ratings, while others were just based on pricing. That's why we decided to focus on North America and European markets. Overall, our combined total revenues were $870,145,000. Over the last 8 years, our growth has continued in the marketplace in terms of revenue, return on equity, earnings per share, and stock pricing. Here you'll see the projected growth, which we fulfilled and even exceeded in many of the years. Next slide. Over the years, we have a couple highlights to point out, including in year 6, we came out strong and ranked number 1 with our 16-week, 16% discount offered to online resellers. In year 7, we ramped up our CSR initiatives. Year 8, we had price increases to match the quality of our product increasing. Year 9, as the market became competitive and started to take a little bit of market share, we decided to refocus, rebrand, and reduced our models to increase our price quality ratings. Year 10, we increased our retailer support, bought back some stock to increase our company value, and started to focus on our return on equity percentages. In year 11, we met our goal of reaching over 50% return on equity. And year 12, that continued, and we additionally won a special contract for the Latin American markets. Year 13, we leapfrogged over our nearest competitor, Company G, to end the competition in 3rd place.
So for our organizational structure, leadership, and skills, there are 4 aspects. The first aspect being supportive culture, where our group focused on learning from different perspectives and acquiring highly talented individuals in their respective fields. The second aspect is cohesive strategy planning, where meeting twice weekly allowed for a detailed breakdown of strategy and its application to our decision-making process. The third aspect is leadership, where all 4 top management leaders understood the company's mission and our comparative efforts. We also employed a centralized management strategy. And our 4th aspect is global international approach / mentality, where we use differentiation strategy. Our team dynamics, processes, and ability to execute are split into 2 sections. The first section being team interactions and decision making, which had communication, knowledge, leadership, and the division of labor. Our team members were communicative about contributions, perspectives, and ideas, making sure the work we were doing and decisions being made was something we agreed on. Our team was also able to research on the market and use software to follow our cohesive strategy plan. Our team also had efficient management strategies and collaboration, worked towards the shared goal, and stayed committed and accountable, while division of labor helped meet deadlines and increase efficiency. Our second section is team dynamics, where we used each other's strengths and weaknesses to the company's advantage and was aware of diversity in our personalities, ideas, and interpretations. Accommodating and or being aware of these differences made collaboration easier and helps present more opportunities of ideas and business solutions.
So in the general environment and industry analysis, we realized that after the first year, the industry was pretty split evenly between low cost versus high quality strategies. And then after the first year, it seems as though all competitors kind of looked at what was going well for certain companies and then began imitating that. So then there was a shift heavily towards high quality. And though some competitors were still attempting a dual advantage, most still had high PQ ratings and relatively high prices as well. This created an overall very competitive industry. Originally, we targeted our main competitors as A, I, G, and F, but toward the end this changed quite a bit and some of those competitors were actually no longer a threat to us. Insights that we gained were to focus on our long-term strategy while keeping our future industry predictions and competitor strategies in mind, because we noticed that changing individual components from year to year without the previously mentioned things in mind was a recipe for disaster. We also realized that success is solely driven from how we perform in relation to how our competitors are performing. So in taking a look at our strategy and main competitors, in relation to buyer power, we realized that this is high. This is due to having a difficult time creating brand loyalty as price and PQ, there are price and PQ sensitivities across regions, but all customers pretty much care about getting a better product for a good price. As far as rivalry among firms, this was also pretty high, as imitation was high between companies. Our long-term strategy faced adjustments due to the competitive nature of the industry. Supplier power, we said, was pretty medium. We said that the same products were sold to each company at the same price. This leveled the playing field for competitors, but gives the supplier a bit more power, as no discounts were given in terms of quantity. As far as substitutes, we said that there aren't really substitutes. We could say a phone camera, however, this has no direct relation in the caliber that our cameras and drones have. As far as new entrants, we said this is low as well, because with our companies gaining traction throughout the 8 years, companies would need to invest quite a bit of money, as we did with both R&D and robotics upgrades, which were allowing us to keep our costs low. So over the last 8 years, we realized that our competitive advantage was not very sustainable, as we did not meet the criteria for rare, imitable, or organized to exploit in all of our activities. In looking at the chart, you can see that our primary activities are considered valuable. Operations and marketing and sales also answered positively for being rare and something organized to exploit. For secondary activities, R&D and IT operations were deemed very valuable, rare, and exploitable. But our smooth and communicative operations made anticipating market changes and creating decisions accordingly valuable. We were also able to adjust our product design and quality to fit consumer needs and improve in the market. There's also something rare, this is rare and something that the firm can exploit for future decisions and operations. And in comparison with competitors, we had a focus on marketing with a high aggressive sales promotion that lasted 16 weeks. Warranty was also valuable to consumers, as we offered longer warranty period when the market was high in low cost, low quality products. This gave consumers awareness and confidence in our brand. And to make sure we did not fall short of demand, we invested in robotics upgrades and increases to workspaces so that defects would be kept at a low and efficiency would be increased.
There are 3 graphs here on our analysis of relative cost. The first 2 graphs show the ratings customer gives based on 5 purchase criteria. being content, brand image, price, models, warranty, and advertisement. We compared ours to F Company, and for action cameras, you can see that F had higher ratings than us, while for drones, we were pretty similar. The third graph is our relative cost analysis with F Company. It shows that F Company had a 3% higher profit margin, and the reason why is due to their costs being 3% lower. The number of units they sold were essentially the same to ours, and our price per unit is around $30 lower than our competitor.
All right, so I'm the analysis of relative value proposition. Here we have 3 graphs. It's our CSR, camera and drone annual worker salary, and the value chain. So in regards to our CSR efforts, we started out pretty low. We were under 8,000 in both year 8 and 9, and that was because we were more so focused on doing the research and development aspect of our company. Following year 10, we kind of invested more into another division as well as far as our training the staff and management. And then year 11 was actually our big moment. We invested about $15,000 in green initiatives and better working conditions. And this push ended getting us a corporate responsibility award for exemplary corporate citizenship. And that's kind of the marker where we want to be and grow from. In the respective years after that, we were kind of just trying to see the balance in between pushing our funds during both and kind of meeting the, not necessarily the average, but trying to do better than the average. As far as our camera and drone annual worker salary, our goal was to lower production costs, so we kept every worker's annual salary under $30,000 annually. Now, to those who may say this may be a low annual salary, we provide more as far as incentives and also benefits on top of that, so that kind of cushions what they would be making elsewhere. In our value chain proposition, it kind of goes over everything that our Director of Research and Development, Michael, stated. We are focused on getting highly qualified individuals from their respective fields, but also additional training is provided in order to see results. Now, as far as identifying our main strengths and weaknesses, our strength is that we have no direct substitute. You can't really use a camera for the quality and price that we are providing. There's consistency in our market strategy is also strong, so those are 3 things that we continue building on. As far as our weakness, it also has to do with our market strategy tapping into market adaptability. We are a global differentiation strategy, but we plan on looking at the trends and trying to predict those of the future. Our sustainability of competitive advantage is weak, but that's something that can be brought to a higher level of quality due to research and development, investment, and just training. Now, as far as our future direction, we plan on staying consistent in our global differentiation strategy regardless of market adaptation. Our CSR initiative is that we plan on practicing good corporate citizenship to enhance the company image and build a sustainable market. We also plan on investing more into stocks and dividends as to increase our company value. And last but not least, invest more in employee training and offer more incentives for quality work. And that's our future plan for J9 action cameras.
Thank you.
Thank you.